There's loads of people in here dead. Someone's been dead since 1870. And you won't believe it was shit yet, like. And you see that tree there? That's a tree that I fell out of from the top to the bottom and broke 2 bones in my back, C6 and C7, collecting conkers when I was 12. And I nearly got paralysed from the neck down. But luckily I'm still walking today to show you the highlights and the might be a sad video, but show you the highlights of Heppenwijk Cemetery. Yes? Let's see what we can find and how far we can go back in the years when people died. I mean, look, 1947, 85 years old. Let's see if we can find the oldest grave in Heppenwijk Cemetery. Eh? See if we can. I don't think I know where it is though. 1888, year age 67. It's become a bit of a dumping ground because there's no church left anymore. It's been gone for years. So you can say it's a shithole. Let's see if we can find the oldest grave, eh? I don't know where it is, so it could take me some time to do it. Look at all that. Amazing views of crappy Heppenwijk Cemetery. We're going to be filming a lot of cemeteries in these vlogs, so I want you to see. There's actually a war cemetery in Cleckheaton, next door to the library, and that is more run down than Heppenwijk because people keep vandalising it, and it's not very good on the loved ones that come to see their relatives and loved ones that have died, so they can pay their respects. Because I'm telling you now, I wouldn't like to see one of my loved ones in a run down gravestone and smashed up and stuff like that. I mean, look at that. Smashed to hell. Smashed to hell. Yes, it's smashed to hell. I don't know why people smash it to hell, but they do. $1867. There's one in there, 1863. Look, you can see the dates on it. 1863. I wasn't even a thought in my mum and dad's thing, because they weren't even alive themselves. $1925. So the lowest one so far is 1863. Can we find any better? 1863. Yo, 1863. Not good. That was about 140 years ago, I'd say. 200 years nearly. I don't think we're going to find any better than 1863. Where can we find any better than 1863? Eh? See if we can. Ooh, nearly. 10 years. Oh, 1860. Look. 1860. So we're getting there. We need to try and find one that says 1800. That's what we need to do. To find one that says 1800. See if we can, eh? $1860s best so far. They're all mainly 1866 and 1867s and between 1860s and 1870s. Mainly some of them. But not good. You want to stay in a place like this. Hetman Walk Cemetery, look at it, man. How run down it is. Nope, another 1866, 1871, here's 72, so that'd have made him. Born in 1799. I wonder what it'd have been like in 1799. Really do. I've no idea. I want to experience it though, no way. Not a chance. What the heck? No way. 1900. 1900. We're not going to do it, are we? We're not going to find any less than 8. See if we can find 1850. That's as far as I'll go back. $1980. Been out 4 years before I was born. They do say there used to be a grave round here where if you threw fish and chips at this thing, you'd get haunted. That's what they do say. I don't know if the thing's true, but they do say that. Whoa! We found it, 1854. Born in 1854, died in 1935. I wonder what it'd have been like, man, back in war days. It would have been good, wouldn't it, man? Back in war days. Whoa, in a way it wouldn't have been, because you wouldn't have had your doctors, you wouldn't have had your nurses, you wouldn't have had your healthcare. You wouldn't have had your benefits, you wouldn't have had a good life going out freely like you can. You'd have just been fighting in war, wouldn't you, man? That's all you'd have done. 1931. You don't know these graves, do you? Look great good are these. 1931. Oh yeah, bitch. How good is this? 1931s and 1854 is the lowest that I've seen in here. $18.54. There's two people died in the same year from the same family. So they died within February, March, April, May, June, July, within 6 months of each other. Look at all them pretty gravestones. These is all the new area, and all the new people died in Hepmanwike and Dewsbury and Cleckheatons and stuff. Look at the view in the background. That's the only thing that makes this video worth watching. Look at it, man. It's the only thing in this video that's worth watching. Background. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all the gravestones. See if we can find someone that died in 2025. Eh? Let's see, eh? I don't think we've put 1854 is the lowest. I think we have. No. Very unfortunate people died. 1945, 1926. It's very died. We're getting near though. We need to find one in 2025. Don't we? There's a guy that I used to know called Craig McIver, who passed away on 30th of December 2014. So that was over 11 years ago. I think he died in his bed. I think he did. We need to find one in 2025, don't we? We do. We do, but I don't think we will. Look at all these pretty graves. You can guarantee in another 50 or 60 years, these graves will be no more. 1998. He died. 5 years old. Not good. 1929 to 2001. We're not going to find any from 2025, are we? I don't think we are. We'd be lucky if we did. I'm going to visit some graves, loads of graves. Loads of cemeteries and show you all the beauty in them. I will. 1991, age 70. So that's the man born in... 1911, does it say? 1920. 1920. We're not going to do it, are we? We don't. There's a man walking his doobie. There's a man walking his doobie. Almost knocked my phone off. Almost. Phone off there. Stay. Well, today we are filming Hecky Cemetery. We are trying to find different dates. Like the lowest I have found is 1854. So I'm trying to find 2025 and see whose name it is. Then we'll have a shout out to that name. It's falling again. Look at that. Look at that. Good. Hey man, what is that? See these two 2025. I don't think we'll find any in 2025 around here. Not at all. Not one fucking iota. I think the nearest I've got is 2018. Look at them, there's vast numerous, there's loads. There's all them, all the way down there, around here, and up there. and over and everywhere. There's none in 2025 whatsoever. 1874, 1965. I like your dog, mate.
Yeah, no worries, it's cool. How are you?
Yeah. Hello. Nice day, ain't it, mate?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Walked away.
Let's hope it stays this way. There's your dog and your man. There's your man with his doggy. You walking his doggy? Heard you? He was walking his woof woof. Yeah. So peaceful. It's so peaceful and calming here. It is. Oh look. Look what some vandals done. Stuck a globe to a tree. How sad. Are we going to find 2025? Nope. We're not. We're not going to find 2025, are we? No. I believe not. Nope, you can't balance that there because it won't work. Let's balance it on this one here. Balance it here. Like that. Don't you dare fall. Balance that here. Get behind here. I'm here, behind this gravestone. Let's get into this bitch. Gravestone's nice. Also, a loving husband of the above. Can't read the name. It's a bit lucky is that one. But they died in 1979. Although they were born in that year. No, they died in it. This one died in 1990, so that was 11 years afterwards. Must have died of a broken heart. People always die of broken hearts. It's like a broken heart, you die 6 months later, yeah? Yeah, you do. Die 6 months later. Let's get back into it. Let's find a 2025. Huh? Let's go up here. Well, look into the distance. Look into the distance. You can see. Where is it? Eh? You can see it there, but you can't see it on my phone. Oh, you can there. Emily Moore Mass. I think that's fallen down twice and they've had to rebuild it. That's what you used to use. Oh, I don't know if you still do, but to help your TVs work. How crap were it in them years? Rubbish, isn't it? How crap. Right, in them years. White Cemetery. So it's not going to be good in White, is it? Because White's a shithole. I haven't been to a place that's not a shithole yet. Bradford, Wakefield, Leeds, Dewsbury, Hetman Wyke, Batley. They're all shitholes. Well, I guess some places in England are shitholes. But I will be doing in the 1st of July some videos of me. You will like it. Of me in Turkey. Marvelous. That's going to be a good video and good vlogs. So I'm going to go on a camel. I'm going to go buggying. I'm going to go on a party boat even though I don't drink. That's going to be a better laughs, isn't it? Going on a party boat even though I don't drink. I quit drinking like 4 or 5 months ago. In about 100 days I've had one session. Still haven't found 2025 yet. Not at all. I don't think we're ever gonna do. Not in here anyway. It's too dingy. We found 2018, that's the highest. That's about 7-8 years ago, that is. Oh, we found one. 2022. 3 years off. Look. 2022, 3 years off. 1856. No. 1956 and 1879. You know what it's been like in them days, man? Days before you had internet and shit. Must have been crap. Because I'll tell you something, I can't survive without internet. No internet, no phones. Phones are as bad as drugs these days, if not worse. Every 1 out of 4, 1 out of 3 people are on the phones. All people do these days. It's a way of getting in touch, it's a way of going on Facebook, Instagram, it's a way of going on YouTube, it's a way of going on Snapchat, people argue on it. It's caused more fallings out than ever as the internet these days. So how come? That doesn't even look right, look disturbing, does that? I think there's a ghost. You better get running. I think there's a ghost. Something's happening. Ooh. Ooh. Can you hear that? Can you hear that noise? I can. It's not very good. Ooh. Can you hear it, man? It's not good. It's not good. It's a bit scary. Let's get running. Let's get running, bitch. Run. Let's get down here and hide. I think I've avoided it. I think I've avoided it. I heard it up there. Didn't sound very like that. Not at all. Sounds like some kind of poltergeist or a ghost. Not very good. Not at all. I won't like to come up against a ghost. Not a chance. My mum said she's experienced a poltergeist cutting up her brother's clothes. She experienced it all and it was not very good. And my dad sat in the house and had the blinds shut, and what happened next is he actually put you there, put you there like that. Tell you something now, my dad is one guy that tells you all his story, all his life story, and it's been pretty good. He's travelled all over. He's travelled from Great Yarmouth, he's walked from Scarborough or Brid, wherever it was, back to Hemingway. You might not believe it, but he has done. And he's slept in hay bales and hay barns, and he's done all sorts, my dad. And I want to be more like him, stuff like that. He's an inspiring guy. Yeah. And you won't know this, but Oakwell Hall is also haunted. Because what happened in Oakwell Hall is, if you go into the first room and look on them windows, the names of the people that used to live there years and years, I don't know what exact year yet, but years and years and years and years ago, carved the names into them windows. And what happened is, they hardly had no money. So, what they did is, their son went down to London, but he only got halfway because he got murdered halfway. And then what happened is, when he got murdered halfway, she got the phone call with his mum. saying your son's been murdered or an accident's happened with your son. Obviously he died, which is unfortunate circumstances. He died, yeah? And then what happened is after that, she got a knock on the door. It went and what happened then is, it was her son. But how could it have been? It must have been the ghost of him. What happened is, she says, what are you doing here, mate? He went, dead. No response. No response whatsoever, man. Just and all that happened is, he went upstairs and you could hear horse and carriage in the back garden. Obviously, you know, horses make loud noises. And then what happened is, a tree came crashing through the roof and smashed straight through to where he was laying in bed, the ghost part. And then after that, never heard a single thing. He just went whoosh. He just went dead. All went quiet. Just listen to the views. Listen to the peace and quiet and the tranquility of it all. How good it is. All you can hear in the background is probably some moron on a motorbike spoiling the sounds. You can just hear some moron in the background spoiling the sound of the tranquility and peace. How good it is. Very good. And all you can hear is silence. You can't even in the most silences of rooms, you can still feel as lonely as anything. You can. You really can, man. You can. I'm going to try and visit more graveyards, more gravestones and all this lot. And I once visited, I'll tell you another story, yeah? Went to Scarborough. I don't know where, I don't know what all about the gravestones and all like that. And I went to Scarborough one evening, one day. When I went with my mum, dad, my dad's mate and dog. And went right up this massive mountain, massive hill thing. I wouldn't call it a mountain, but you call it a massive hill. Yes, massive hill. My legs was hurting by the top. Yes, they was. I did not like it. And then you just saw the whole of Scarborough Beach and the colours of the beach and the blendings into the sea. But the sea shit. It's not like a sea in Maldives. Pure green. It's all grey and dingy. Rocks coming out of it. Fucking crappy paper. Because Englanders don't look after the beaches. They don't look after anything. They're not nice at Englanders. They don't look after anything. And I hope you all agree because they don't. And at the back of me sat on the top of a cliff overlooking the beach, and at the back of me, can you guess what there was? Another cemetery. And that's where I'm going to take you one day, to that cemetery and that view. I hope you all enjoy. Just let's enjoy 2 minutes silence, eh? Let's enjoy the 2 minutes of silence and see how it goes. Starting now. 3, 2, 1, back. What else can we say? Well, in England, about 3 years ago, no, I'd say about 2020 or 2021, there was a pandemic, and it was called COVID-19. So it didn't happen in 2020 or 2021, it happened in 2019. And what happened is, there was this vast disease called COVID-19, and it was killing people in vast enormous numbers, and it wasn't very good. There was no vaccine, there was nothing about it, there was nothing. It takes like 10 to 15 years to produce a vaccine, and they produce this in less than a year and a half. How does that work? There was one called Johnson and Johnson. Oh, what do we call others? There were vast numbers of them. What happened is everyone had to go into their houses, locking the doors, scared, witless, running. It was like a ghost town. It was just like a ghost town there. And it wasn't very good. You couldn't see your family, you couldn't see your loved ones, people just dying, numerous things, and nobody knew what was going on. And we were all just mind blowing, man. And I'd stay in an house, in my flat. My house been for a year and a half. Oh, I never thought, going in here, man. Oh, freaking hell. Oh, Jordan, you know, COVID, and you got sick of it all, man. COVID-19, take your vaccine. It stops you getting COVID-19. No, it doesn't. It doesn't stop you getting it at all. It stops you getting the worst symptoms, and it helps you, but it doesn't stop you getting it. So that's a complete lie. And there's some people out there who don't even believe in the vaccine, which is up to them, up to the individual. So you respect the individual, yeah? Like there was you know about Djokovic, should I say? He was in a tournament, yeah? And just because he didn't have a vaccine, you're not getting this country out of vaccine, mate. No, got refused. So he couldn't do his tournament, so he had to go back home. Who else? Who else? Boris Johnson says he got it in he got it in late March 2020. Within 3 weeks, he was out of hospital. He was in intensive care and everything. People say that was bullshit. People say that never happened. People say it was bullshit. All the government was telling us to stay in our houses, and all they were doing is going out partying and crap and all this lot and all that lot and all that. Travelling on trains with COVID and all this crap and all this stuff about COVID and everything, man, yeah? And all this lot and all this crap and people running around. People didn't go buy food. What do you think people bought when they first heard about COVID? Fucking toilet rolls. They bought toilet roll after toilet roll after toilet roll and hand sanitisers. And there was a person that says, well, if you know, soap and water kills the COVID-19. Why don't you make a vaccine with soap and water in it? But oh no. They had to go all technical, didn't they? Do all this rubbish and all this lot. Everything was like a ghost town, man. You could only go out for an hour a day for your shopping. Couldn't see your loved ones, you couldn't do anything, you had to go. You were scared to see them in case you passed out on. And now look at it. You can go in your thousands and nothing gets mentioned. Oh yeah. And it kills. And flu kills 166,000 per year. And when the SARS-19 came out, COVID-19, you never heard about the flu. Never heard anything about flu, nothing, man. It just went dead as if flu didn't exist. And what I did is, when you were allowed out for that hour a day, I used to come here, sit in the peaceful quietness, the tranquility of the graves, looking at everything, man. And people just, all you could hear was, bang, another person running to helping them out. Shit. Not very good in all this, is it, man? Not at all. Crap. Oh, COVID, man. Fucking shite. Go about your business. Don't look at me. Doing the vlog. Yeah. So, when you went outside, they were just like, and I bet you any money it'd have been cleaner air, cleaner carbon emissions, cleaner everything, man, because there were no cars going, there were no buses, there was nothing, man. And then, we got a piece of hope. We did. Yes, we got some hope that you were allowed to see your families at Christmas, but you was only allowed so many hours. So that Christmas was crap. But it was good to see your families, but it was crap in another way. Because you couldn't go near them, you had to social distance, you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to wash your hands every 20 seconds, you had to wash it for 20 seconds, you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to wear the mask that couldn't make you breathe, you had to go on buses, sit near people that were coughing and spluttering and being sick and all this lot, and then there was long COVID, and people weren't coming out of it, and people doing this and they were doing that, they were going home, they were doing the shopping, running in and out. And even to this day, people are still scared. People don't come out their houses. They're scared of going near people that are spluttering, coughing. My dad's the same. He's not as bad as some other people, but he's the same. I'm the same. I don't go near people that are doing this and that and this and that and this and that. And we're all just poof, end. And now, you don't hear nothing of COVID-19. None whatsoever. They are on about making. I'm not 100% sure, but they're about making a universal vaccine that helps every, what do you call it, variant of the COVID. They all have different variants and they come from different countries. Like India, oh no, you're not coming here, bang, sort it out yourself, man. People down like 4,000 a day, they're like thousands a day in England, say. And the whole thing got caused. I've forgotten where it was. But it was caused by China. I swear. Wuhan. It was in Wuhan, China, where the first. But it was in Wuhan, China, where the first COVID-19. But it wasn't there, because that's where it started off. But where do you think the first person died in England of COVID-19? Where do you think that was? I'll give you 5 seconds to think it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have you thought of it? It was actually in a York hospital in York, and it was actually, I think, a foreign woman. That's what I think it was. And it was like, no. And I was on a bus with my friend going back from York, and I was travelling all over the place. And the day before Boris Johnson made the lockdown, he was at a football match. He was at a football match. And it all went silent. It did. It was like the plague had hit. And everybody was running scared. It was all running and running. Shit! Fuck! COVID has came along. No! COVID came along in 2020, but I was ill in 2019 of November, and I fought, and I didn't know what it was, but I felt sick, I felt headachy, and I felt shaky, and all my body was fucked, but I made it through, and look at me today. I'm on YouTube doing your vlogs for you and making you laugh. Oh yes, I am. Hope you'll enjoy. Yeah, bitch. I hope you like this, bitch, cause I do. COVID is gone. Yes, it has. Do 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 do. Celebrate, bang. Right. What to say next? can we do next? Well, I've been all over the place, me. Last year I was in Ibiza. The year before I was after Ibiza. I went to. I've been all over the place. Been to Ibiza. Been to Marbella. Going to Marmaris in Turkey with my family. Doing it all, man. It's going to be brilliant, man. Filming me on a camel. You think I should go on a camel? Because I'm not one for balancing or not one for standing or all this lot. No. Your birds in the background. Let's go check out this church down here then. Let's go check out this shit all over church, yeah? Let's check out this shit all over church, yeah? And all this crap. There's been myths all over the world about people seeing ghosts. But like I said, you can only believe in what you see, not what you hear. You can only believe in what you see. If you see a ghost, then you know it's real. But if you don't, it's not. It's not real. Let's go see this church down here. Yeah? Phone home. Phone home. E.T. Phoning home. Elliot. Danny. Elliot. Elliot. Phone home. Phone home. Let's phone this bitch home. Let's get this bitch. Let's hide from the sky. Get behind this cliff still. Get behind this cliff still. Phone home. Ooh, look at that. Look at that picture, man. That's a picture and a half. Seriously, mate. That's probably the best thing in this cemetery. Yeah? Probably is. Let's get into this bitch. I used to climb up there. Back in day, I used to climb up there and look down the bell place. Back in day, you could go inside it and celebrate people's lives in here. You could. But now you can't, because people don't give a shit about renewing it or restoring our cemeteries anymore. They are just lost and found. Yes, they are. This is the man reporting that is a gravestone. Died May the 12th, 1945, age 86. It's very, very good. Down here, you don't even know it. So be thankful that you're still alive, because you got to be one of these gone. It's a very nice day. I've not had a day yet where I've had a shit day where it's been raining. Every vlog I've done, it's been sunny. So I think I should carry on the vlogs, because when I'm doing the vlogs, rain never comes. What the heck? Rain! Boosh! Look at that. That's the view and a half. There's your Emily. There's your crappy Emily. And your Emily Marmast in background and shit. And all your beautiful colours and your trees and all this lot. And all that lot, mate. And all the bushes. They need to restore all this. But they're not gonna. Because council don't do nothing. Council is shit. Yeah. The shit. The shit. Ooh. There goes that noise again. What is it, man? What's that noise? Can you all hear it? Listen. Listen. Ooh. Ooh. Can you hear that again, man? It's coming out with different noises. Can you hear it? Can you hear that? I heard it. Run! It's up there! Need to run! It's not very good. Ooh. Ooh. Can hear it, man. What the hell is that? And if you're thinking it's me, it's not me. Not at all. Help! 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 Ooh! Hello! Help! Help! Hello? Anybody out there? Hello? Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Yes! We have a human walking, not knowing what the fuck he's doing. What the fuck's he doing, the crazy bastard? What are you doing, you crazy bastard? There's a wheelchair, acting like he's on the F1 track. Crazy bastard, what are you doing, man? Oh, he's pulling his doggy. Hello, it's me reporting here. It's Gary reporting here for service to the cemetery of Heaven's Yes? Hope you all enjoyed my vlog today. Like and subscribe to GB Stars at GB Stars 40. All in caps. Yep, Spelly Girl reporting in Heaven's Cemetery. Let's have one last look around there. Let's have one last look around this crap fucking area. Gonna do another one. I am. Gonna do one. Cemetery dish. Right, let's get down and get some scran. I'll take a picture of my scran and put it on. Tell you what it is. Because I'm not going to tell you, this is not a full channel. I said I was going to do some food reviews. But what I'm going to do is just put my food on. I'll tell you how much I rated it out of 10. Yeah. So, what should I get? Should I get bacon and sausage? Egg and sausage? Spam and sausage? Bacon and egg? Jack it take with cheese and beans? Salad? And then a lovely cheesecake afterwards? Biscoff? Oreo? Or Kit Kat? I don't know yet. We'll see when we get down there, won't we? Look at that, have you? Oh yeah. Let's get into this bitch. Over and out.